Hi there, signs of Sagittarius. This is Kim here to do your reading. It's going to be for the next 48 hours. I hope you're doing really well out there tonight or today, whenever it is that you're actually watching this. Let's get into this. Opening up to my spirit team. My angels, your spirit team. Thank you for showing up and donating your energy. Do a favor and hit a like button if you end up liking the video. And please do subscribe and come back and hit the notification bell. With that being said, get into your reading. I'm using vice versa tarot. There's a front and a back to each of these. So you've probably seen this deck before on other channels. It's a good deck. You don't, in that sense, you don't have to do reversals because they're built in. So, Sagittarius, let's see what you got going on for your next 48 hours. What does Sagittarius have going on? Oh, I see that big pentacle. See that big pentacle. Okay, bottom of the deck. Ooh, the Magician. On the bottom of the deck, and it's a beautiful Magician. I love that one. Okay, so let's go ahead and make sure. Wow, right away we got these fours. Okay. And I have charcoal on my hands, by the way, because I've been drawing. All right. 10-10. You're doing too much. Looks like you're doing too much, guys. You've got so many cards that are like, oh, you need to take care of yourself. You can have everything that you want at this moment. You can manifest everything that you want, but you need to do it from a healthy place, is what the message is. Excuse me, you're coming into some pentacles too here. Or some kind of business is going to go really good for you. I know I'm jumping all over the place, so let me start with the past. The past is the Knight of Cups. So right here, past energy, Knight of Cups. Let's use the Kipper deck to clarify some of these. Clarify the past. That is an unexpected offer or proposal. Or it can be a person that comes into your life. Somebody who's like very charming. It could be an offer on a house. Or for a house. Or maybe you're trying to sell a house. Or buy a house. I mean, so there may be an issue there with that. I feel like there is a pathway that leads to what it is that you're wanting. And then the present energy. Oh, so it's the Four of Swords, which, you know, then you have 4-4. So I feel like this is a good path that you're on, except that it's about needing to take a break. It is, because things are so chaotic out there. And I don't know if that's representing the outside world to you. I mean, you see the fires. Shoot, that could actually be very literal for some people out there. Like, I want to rest, but there's so much going on. So wanting to take time out, wanting to have time to contemplate, but feeling like, it feels like, well, I can't rest. I can't. Like, I want to, but I can't. The Four of Pentacles is the challenge. That's about your, to me, in this reading, it feels like it's about your foundation and the safety. I feel like that is like, do I feel safe here? Does this situation make me feel protected? And I would say that you feel possibly vulnerable This is the King of Pentacles, and it's right here at the heart of the matter. You have Taurus energy, Libra energy. We could have Pisces energy or Capricorn, but it doesn't have to just be those. Excuse me. Oh. Wow, poverty on the reverse here on the bottom. And so this is coming into, well, it's assuming the role of commitment. Like your heart is committed to some kind of either family business or taking care of others at this time. This is you possibly even giving advice. Your heart is thinking about safety and security, and I think that it's like you're really wanting to save, but this energy is suggesting to me, but your heart is there for everyone, and so you might be helping quite a few people too. You might be trying to take on so many of other people's stuff because you're successful that it's hard and it's exhausting, right? But I see this as your heart is very committed. And there's the sea turtle. Beautiful sea turtle. Okay, so this present situation, Spirit, give us something from the Kipper deck for this present situation. Somebody feels sacrificed. Somebody feels like they've been through it. They've been through it all. They've been through it. Courthouse in the reverse. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna have to get some clarification. Making something official. Documents. Getting documents, licenses together. There's divine timing with the 10s, but there's completions with these 10s too. So this now moment has something to do with the courthouse in the reverse. I feel like that can also be that something was maybe delayed or shoved off a little bit. King of Wands is acting like everything's okay, but really needs a stinking break, and things are on fire. Things are on fire. And what's interesting, this Four of Pentacles, which normally is like, it's guarded energy. There's something like about safety here, because you see the person has dropped they've dropped the torch, and so it's like, so there's another question of, I'm getting questions of safety. Is something safe or not? I feel like also someone really needs to take care of a health situation, or take a break, a time out before something with health, before something has the chance to get bigger. There's a little bit of pretending that everything's going to be all right when we're really wondering if it is, but it is. This King of Wands is just kind of in a challenging position right now. So you have the King of Wands and you have the Queen of Wands in your reading. To me, that's a divine couple. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. There's another Leo reference with that lion there on the Temperance card. That's interesting. It's how you're feeling, though. So, you know, when that song, Chevelle, Red, well, it filters through, and it's frustration, and it's anger, and it's sometimes it's loss of patience, because there's conflict outside and you're wanting to know what to do, basically. That's kind of what I'm getting. So maybe something's being settled out of court, or at a courthouse and it just hasn't yet. Yeah, maybe 7 of Swords. Somebody tried to get away with something. Somebody tried to get away with taking something. There may be a need to take a rest and say, hey, what's the strategy for us? How are we going to proceed forward? And making sure that, like, you're quiet. Don't tell everybody about it. Look at that Queen of Wands. Somebody could be sneaking off to deceive someone about them being together. Because on the heart is this committed person here with the King of Pentacles. You could have a Taurus in the mix too. Could be in the middle of getting a divorce or separation. All I know is that you've got so many things pointing to you need to focus on you and giving yourself the cup. So, Page of Cups in the reverse at the top. Tell me more about Page of Cups in the reverse at the top. Yeah, okay, so usually I see that as a card of being, like, not very hopeful about a situation, like feeling like not very hopeful. And it feels like it's more than one person that is saying, boy, this is just a mess. This is not hopeful. This situation's not hopeful. I'm not one to ever believe that something is a complete lost cause. So I never try to think in that way. So maybe it has to do with the community or others in the community. Give me more information here with the community card and the Page of Cups in the reverse. Page of Wands. Whoa. Page of Wands and the Six of... Okay, and the Six of Pentacles. So something is going to get balanced out. This Page of Wands card is the good news card. So where there was a situation, maybe this is even about a group that you help or people that you are associated with. Maybe it's about, like, helping with rehab, therapy, counseling. Something where we feel so down, and then this energy comes in and it brings hope. It doesn't just bring hope, it brings good news. And what is the good news? That somebody feels like balance, justice was served, balance was restored, and you're going to get something, it's all going to be, people are going to pay each other back, basically. The scales will get balanced. You will feel like justice is served from whatever this courthouse issue is. I know that I'm feeling like those are different stories in my mind. I'm feeling like those are different stories. Correcting behavior, correcting this outlook, making this outlook a little bit more positive. The Queen of Wands and the King of Wands are two it's a power couple. So possibly you may be thinking of trying to heal a relationship, or this is something new, but it is inspirational. The Queen of Wands can share her gifts with everyone else in a community. She's usually psychic. Both of them are fairly well off when it comes to wealth. They wouldn't have a problem manifesting money. Very attractive and really good at what they do. This is also coming across as training others or giving some kind of training that enables someone to pay back a debt owed. Okay. Sagittarius, what is this with your energy here? Because this is the card that's yours. And it's Temperance. It's in reverse about how you're feeling. So, is this anger? What is this? Is it loss of patience? Could you be dealing with an Aquarius or a Leo too? Somebody's definitely getting separated. you could be feeling like, I can't wait until this is done because somebody else inspires you. Or your heart has committed. Where's the commitment on somebody else's side? Feels like if something, it feels like if I were you, it'd be like saying relationships shouldn't have to be this much work. Like, they do take work, sure, but it shouldn't be toil and labor to love somebody. And then you have the 9 to the 10 of Swords. This Queen of Wands also can represent putting yourself back out on the market, whether it's like metaphorically, like dating scene, or for a job. 33 and 22. Holy crap. So those are master numbers. This is an official person. Maybe it's like the check mark, you know what I mean? Like, this is a person who I'm not so sure they are who they say they are because of this 10 of Swords. It's in the reverse. So somebody, I feel like, and this might be you, finding a solution to come out of a dark night of the soul energy where you are looking towards the sun and you're looking towards like solutions instead of always just problems. There's a rebirth assured with this, and it has something to do with that number 22 official person. Maybe somebody that really wants to, like I said, help get your mind into a more positive place, help you reinvent who you want to officially be. Give us something more on this energy and the environment and how Sagittarius feels. 3 of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands. It's time to put those plans into action and plan on cooperating with others. You might be getting higher education. Some of you all might be getting higher education. There may be some guidance coming in from an official person or somebody, like I said, a bringer of good news. I feel like it's this Leo, Aries, or Sag. I feel like it might be your energy. But cooperation, maybe collaboration, higher education. It's like all the gears working together, you know. And in a sense, sometimes it's somebody that is able to critique and tell you how you're doing. And I think somebody would look at this and say, well, you're finding solutions and you're reinventing yourself. And definitely with the Magician, you have the great ability to do that. All right, Kipper deck. 10 of Wands. In the reverse. Woo. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, you just simply couldn't carry everybody's stuff on your back, right? For a very long time, you've been carrying too much, even if it's like blame. You know, you can blame, sure, you can blame yourself for something. You could take accountability, but then you got to also forgive yourself and let it go and stop trying to make up for things, because I feel like there's a feeling of, oh, well, because of this that happened, I'm going to, do more. No, it's going to wear you out. It's going to wear you out. So you have to rest. You have to take a break. Here's the pathway. Take a break. Set down your things that you're carrying for everybody else. Focus on you doing you. And then this Ace of Cups in the reverse is like, okay, what would be the most loving thing for me to do for myself? And I promise that does end up getting reflected back on the whole. You, what is that quote? Be the change that you want to see in the world. You be the change that you want to see in the world. Heck yeah. Magician twice. And the 10 of Swords in the reverse twice. And the Queen of Wands. You're an inspiration to others because of how you were able to bounce back, overcome, and assist others in the process. Maybe even just by inspiring them, but you're very inspirational and you can do anything. You have some major gifts too here with the Magician coming out twice and the Queen of Wands. Wow. Wow. It's a powerful reading, guys. That pathway is lighting up with the enlightenment that that Magician holds in that card. Taking really good care of yourself and laying down some of the things that you're trying to carry for others will get you to the pathway of complete reinventing who you are. And not just reinventing, revamping. It's like, ooh, got chills. Got chills. My hairs are standing up. All right, that's what I've got for you. That's a really good reading. Guys, I love it. Hey, if you want a private reading, I do offer those. If this resonated and you feel like you want a private reading, just contact me in the description box below. It's how to get one. They're only $22. They're not that bad. And I do make them a little bit longer than the ones on the channel. And of course, they're geared to you. Okay. That's the first half of the tea leaves. Let's get the second half. You're on your way to peace and harmony. You're also on your way to blend this Queen and King of Wands energy in you, being that inspiration. Wow, I love how it comes out like that, because it just gives me confirmation that yeah, that this is meant to get to you. And this is my favorite card in this deck. Whale, great worry over nothing. Broken ring, parting of the ways, romance or business, and it's that right there. Reef, sorrow over a loss. Fire, strong, look at it, looks like that color. Strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Younger man, dealings or relationship with a younger man. Wind chimes, peace and harmony. Tulip, great passion. Fly, a period of ill health or depression. I feel like you're coming out of that. Cat, a two-faced friend. And Quill, get back to the basics. Get back to the basics. Okay, let's pull, since you got the Queen of Wands, I'm going to pull from the Oracle of Genetic Gifts and see maybe what kind of gifts are coming out for you right now. Or maybe, I mean, you probably have had some kind of gifts or abilities. Sometimes it's just being aware of them. Spirit is saying, look up your soul number or the numerology behind your soul number, and that will tell you what your heart desires. Ooh, we got 8. Ascension number 8, mental plane, seed crystal, 8 out of 10 chakras activated. Ancestral line, I have here older than earth. Older than earth. Life path number 8, the financier, or okay, so this has to do with your prosperity, right? Ruling planet Saturn. You have shaman, natural healer, soul retrieval, and earth magic, or it's recommending you for that shaman assistance. Life path number 2, the partner, ruling planet, the moon. Ascension number 1, earth, DNA, and cell structure change. That's interesting. Yoga instructor, body and mind. Youth director, spiritual support, educate, lead by example, and volunteer. Soul number, numerical symbol for what your heart desires. And diamond child, born between 2010 and 2011. That's awfully specific, isn't it? Okay, and then Archangel Raphael. Let me pull from this deck because this is about your health, or just some tips. Some tips. There's a good tip. Have faith. Thank you for boosting my faith so that I may trust in miracles. And I certainly believe in miracles. Yes. I do. Exercise is key, it says. Thank you for motivating me and guiding me to an exercise program that fits my schedule, my interest, and my budget. I have acceptance. Please help me accept that everything is going in the right direction. Increased energy. Thank you for increased energy on the bottom of the deck. So that's what I got for you guys. And you love and light. Thanks so much. Bye.